Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the latest from Skálmöld. There's no way these dudes from Iceland would release a video song. They have a new album coming out on Napalm Records, and we are not here to check it out. Come on. Come on. I don't care if they finished 3rd, 4th, 5th, or they were not even on the Patreon poll of the week. I don't give a shit. We got to check this out. They're one of our favorite bands, and when we went to see them play, we've only seen them live once. We saw them at Heavy Montreal in 2019. When we found out that they were playing at that festival, I said to this guy, I don't care what time, what stage, or who's playing at the same time. I'm not missing their set. I don't care if God himself comes down and strikes me with his rod, and I don't mean that in a sexual way, but I don't fucking care. I'm not missing this fucking set for nothing. Yeah. When is the next time I'm going to see these guys perform?
And then right after that,
they took a hiatus.
They took a hiatus.
But that was their first and only North American performance ever. We were there. And we have 2 guitar picks to prove it. So anyhow, we're here to check out their latest song. I'm not going to say the name of the song, but I believe it's Thorsten. And he sent me a message.
Did he?
Yeah, like I need a message to be reminded that these guys have new music.
Yeah, but Thorsten, he's like the ambassador of Iceland, right?
By the way, I don't know if this is the first or the second. I think this is actually their second single from this album. So anyways, we skipped the first because you know what they say? Seconds are always better. I don't know if that's what they say.
No one says that, actually.
Okay, probably nobody. But maybe Thorsten does. I don't know. Anyhow.
He's the ambassador of Iceland. To me, I don't even know who the president of Iceland is, but for me,
should be
it's
Thorsten.
Yeah,
he's definitely the honorary president of Iceland.
He has, the blazer and the suit up top and the pants on the bottom.
Hot pants?
The hot pants on the bottom.
Yes. Definitely. If he's not, he should run for office.
He should.
I think he would get the popular vote at the very least. He would definitely get the popular vote.
Definitely.
If not for that, he should be a judge at Eurovision.
Pepsi Max would be free.
That would be the official drink of Iceland.
Official drink of Iceland, Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max. When he came to visit us here, we stocked up on the Pepsi Max. Nobody here drinks Pepsi Max. And when I mean nobody here, I mean nobody in North America drinks Pepsi Max. But anyways, we picked up some for him. He was happier than a pig in shit. Anyhow, it's true. It's damn true. So anyways, and we loved having him here.
I love Thorsten. He was such a
Our door is always open.
Dude,
he can always come at any time.
He was such a good, guest. Honestly,
we had such a great time. It was such a great week.
He introduced us.
Plus, it was Eurovision week. So
it was Eurovision week. Yeah,
it was great. It was great.
We both knew about Eurovision, but he solidified the love for it.
You know, after we finish wrapping up this video, I'm going to send him an invoice on PayPal for all the publicity we're giving him. By the way, he's the guy that organizes the Wacken Metal Battle Iceland, which he invited us to be judges last year. And apparently, we have an open invitation, so anytime we want to go, we can go. And one of these days, we'll take him up on the offer because I'm definitely dying to
go back to Iceland. Are you kidding me?
All right, so Skálmöld with Thorsten. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Wow. Welcome back. By the way, you know what I just realized? They took their hiatus during the pandemic. They announced their hiatus.
I know, what a hiatus. Like,
They
what
announced
a time.
their hiatus like right before the pandemic. Wow, like genius move.
Genius move.
You know what? We're gonna take the next 2 years off. We just need some time to relax. And the next thing you know, boom, everybody's taking 2 years off. I fucking love that. Alright, so Verðandi, I think that's how you pronounce Thorsten. So by the way, before we talk about the song, let me just say this. Did you see the drummer's hot pants?
I did.
Oh, looks my phone beeped. Sorry about
It's
that.
Thurston.
Yeah, it is. He orders something on Amazon that's coming to my house. Anyways, that's an inside joke.
What I also noticed is the other guitar player. He kind of looks like LA Knight. I don't know. You probably don't.
I have
know.
no clue.
He's a WWE wrestler.
Oh,
now.
does he drive a truck F-150?
No.
Okay.
It's LA Knight. I'll show you a picture. They
LA
look,
Noir.
They look very similar.
By the way, there's a game called LA Noir.
I know LA Noir.
LA Knight, LA Noir. I don't know, man. I feel like they just did something there just to avoid some copyrights. Noir Knight is the same shit. You realize that?
I thought Noir was black. It is black.
It is black, but Knight is black.
Sure.
There's always a way out of a tricky situation.
Exactly.
So anyhow, all right. Back into Skálmöld.
I thought you were going to say back into the hot pants.
You didn't see the drummer's hot pants?
I didn't, to be honest with you.
Man.
I said I did, but to be honest, I didn't.
Oh.
Why, did he have, like, Thorsten hot pants?
No, he had like leather pants, but they're still
So
hot.
Thorsten hot pants, yeah.
Not quite. Not as tight.
That is tight.
You can't be as tight. I mean, you're a drummer. You need to have some room to wiggle, after all. So, but anyhow, what do you say?
It's nice to have them back. It's nice to have them back. A lot of different voices coming in here.
All of them were fucking good.
All of them were really good, but it was nice.
That keyboard player with his lower tone, that was insane.
Yeah, he has a nice
Wow,
baritone,
man.
like
That was
vocals.
really good.
Yeah, he has really nice.
That was really
he has
fucking
He
good.
has a really nice voice. You have like the normal, deeper voices, harsh vocals. Then you have that, which is like a baritone, clean vocal. Then you have like the screaming harsh.
Yeah,
vocal.
like the turnstiles, like hardcore kid style.
Yeah, and then that was
Like,
from
hasn't
LA
hit-
Knight. That was from LA Knight right
Definitely hasn't hit puberty yet, you know.
there. The Knock Loose guy.
Yeah, they're not loose.
I fucking hate his vocals. Maybe I haven't heard Knock Loose.
In a long time.
I haven't heard their record stuff. I've only heard them live. Which.
It's like, listen, guys, not everything is for everybody. For me, it doesn't do it for me.
No, it's just because he sounds like
Sounds like a kid
he sounds like a little kid.
who's mad.
Yeah.
Like, who wants his cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, that's
You
a
guys-
topic
you
for
got
another
his
video.
Fucking Bakugans taken away from him. Like
Bakugans, I haven't heard that in a long time. So anyhow,
they're the three B's of childhood: Bakugan, Beyblade, and Bionicles.
Ooh.
The
What about
3Bs.
the fidget spinners?
That wasn't my childhood.
Okay. So anyhow, back into this.
Yeah, you know, had those vocals. Then you had like the angelic choir, which was like everybody kind of coming together, and it was nice to have. It was kind of like a nice culmination because you had the angelic type vocals, then you had his baritone vocals also there, then you had the normal harsh vocals and the screaming all at the same time, but it didn't feel cluttered.
No. The song felt very roomy.
Yeah.
But I think that comes from the sound, that folky
Yeah, the
melody.
very folky melody.
It really. It's like everybody's going
And then
fishing.
I like the break in the middle.
Oh, that was nice. That bridge there in the middle, that was
bridge there
nice.
in the middle.
But it was like everybody's going fishing or something. It has a little bit of
Yeah.
like, you know,
This is the music we needed when we were climbing up the volcanoes in Iceland.
Oh, wasn't it with that big volcano that erupted? Was it Freya? I don't know. Anyways,
It started with a K. Did it?
was it Kaya or
It
something?
was Kaya.
Definitely not Kaya Mono.
I thought the first name with a K, Kadia. Why the fuck did he come to mind?
He's Finnish. He's
He's
not.
cha-chaing on the top of the volcano.
Ooh, I don't know about that, man.
Oh my god, it was Domenico Bini at that volcano. Maybe he's up there.
I don't know.
Volcano.
Whatever it is, it is what it is. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember.
And it was funny because we were at the.
There was also a TV series
we
named
were
after
we
the
were
volcano.
at the
At the base.
at the mountain.
We're at the base camp.
No, but we were at the mountain beside it.
Yeah, we were. and we looked at it from afar
From
with respect.
Yes, of course.
With lots of respect. So anyways, there's also a TV show that I was watching when we came back from Iceland, named after the volcano.
Yeah.
It was about people who died coming back. The volcano was bringing them back to life. It was about the time of that eruption that grounded all the planes in Europe and stuff like that. But that series was phenomenal. But it was one season and finished with a fucking cliffhanger. So somebody in Iceland, can you guys get going on the season 2? Like, I fucking need to know what's going to happen to these people. Like, you know.
Yeah, it's not like it's a documentary.
There's a very disturbing kid that clips his bird's wings. I need to find out what's going to happen to that brat.
Yeah, it's not like it's a documentary where we kind of already know what happened.
No, like, I need to know what's going to happen to that. But anyhow, it's nice to have these guys back. I love this song. Vocally, it doesn't get more dynamic than this.
Oh, of course. I mean,
the only way it gets more dynamic than this is... I don't know.
How many sets of vocals
if Thorsten was there doing some backing vocals, I mean, that's probably the only way this is going to get better.
I think.
But first of all, I love the simplicity of the video too, because it allows you to just focus on the song and really enjoy the song. It felt to me like I was watching them just jam. Like, you know, like, hey, I had this idea for this song. Let's just fucking jam it out. And then after like a couple of hours of jamming it out, okay, we got a song. Let's now do it. Let's go. Let's do it. It kind of felt that way. I really enjoyed that with the Skálmöld flag there, and it looked like a barn or something like that. I fucking love it. I think that's the simplicity. It's perfect.
How many style vocals do you want in this song?
Yes.
Like, that's all that was coming through my mind, because like every single time I thought that the song was just going to continue where it was.
But that bridge was fucking important too, because the song melodic is that folky melodic riff is very, like, the sound that the keyboards are putting forward, and even with the guitar, and it's very repetitive. It keeps repeating itself.
But it's, like I said, it's very linear, but very repetitive.
The vocals is what helps break that repetitiveness.
Yeah, because the song itself is very repetitive, vocal wise.
And that bridge.
Them adding is what changes it, but that bridge is very important, because
the song is like,
as much as you
almost 7 minutes.
Exactly, you can't just keep throwing new vocals at us and expecting it to not be still repetitive. But that bridge in the middle was able to kind of like separate both sides of the song.
Yeah, because otherwise, I was wondering, because I'm at the halfway mark, right? And I'm like, wow, I feel like I already heard this song like 4 times at the halfway mark, right? And I'm thinking, how are we going to go for another 4 minutes or 3.5 minutes of this without this song feeling like somebody forgot to unpress the loop button on the recording? And then I start to see, okay, that bridge there really breaks the song, really breaks the song, really helps. Really intelligent way of creating something that allows you to almost forget about that melody that came before, and then when you get it afterwards, it's fucking back. It's back. So really intelligent, because I think if you just toss in a guitar solo in that part, unless you're going with this proggy Devin Townsend guitar solo like that lasts 3 minutes, I don't think that's going to be enough.
No.
So I honestly thought that was super intelligent, the way they broke the track. It allows you to then be repetitive again in the second half of the song, but not feel repetitive. And then vocally, the dynamics of the vocals also change how you feel. That way you can incorporate that folky melody a lot more without really boring the listener, because the vocals have a lot of life in them. And so dynamic, going with different styles, different approaches. Fuck, what a song, man.
Yeah.
But I love these guys. I love their sound. I would love for them to do a tour with Solsifir in North America. You can call it the Icelandic Invasion.
And guess who has to be the front man for this tour?
Thorsten?
Yes.
You should be the tour manager.
Tour manager, yes.
Tour manager. You know, get the Icelandic Minister of Tourism to
Everyone
sponsor
loves
this tour.
Thorsten.
You can have the I don't know the name of the volcano. So Katia, whatever. I fucking don't know the name of the volcano. But you could call it the Viking invasion, or the name of the volcano over North America, because with the eruption, that would be fucking cool. The poster could be the volcano erupting with Viking ships approaching, and then you have Solsifir and Skálmöld.
Yeah, the names of the bands.
The names of the bands on the flags, like draped on the
two boat flags.
The two boat flags and whatever. Guys, I'm free marketing advices here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be fucking phenomenal. It would be fucking phenomenal. What a tour that would be.
And then tour manager Thorsten. I mean, everyone loves Thorsten. I think Thorsten is one of those human beings that you meet and he's like, you meet him and you can't hate him. He's such a lovable dude.
And if you need an opening band, there's one thing that you guys are not lacking in Iceland is quality bands. You can bring
Merkur.
Power Paladin. But even though Power Paladin, power metal with these, I don't think it would go as well. Mood would be a
very nice one.
Very nice choice. I think
but I had to throw, the boys.
Yeah. Those have been good choices. There's also a band there that plays more like EDM electronic. It's a bunch of girls. I saw them here with Soul Saphir before. Not my cup of tea, but super entertaining. And, if you want to throw something Icelandic, but ooh, why didn't I think of that? Perfect. Throw those guys into the mix. Then you have yourself a badass tour. Then you can say that you're on the run.
It's an all Icelandic tour.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
It has to be an all Icelandic tour.
You got
It's an Icelandic invasion.
And I think it's perfect because Iceland, their whole thing is you're getting people to go to Iceland. So what would be better than all Icelandic band going to North America and, basically... showing everyone that this is what Iceland has.
And you can have a screen in the backdrop instead of having the banners from the bands. Have a screen that showcases, depending on this. Like Soul Saphir can do that really well because a lot of their music videos are based on Icelandic, imagery, for lack of a better term. So you could have that playing in the background, and then have the people from tourism. Iceland giving links to people, whatever, figure something out, make it happen.
Little Icelandic flags for everyone who comes in.
I don't know, maybe that's a little bit too much.
No,
but whatever. Fuck, like this year at Wacken, I think these guys are playing at Wacken. I know Soul Saphir is playing at Wacken. I believe this is the year where the most Icelandic bands are playing at Wacken. Something like 10 bands, 7 bands. It's an insane number. There's more people from Iceland at Wacken than in Iceland this summer. And I heard from a good source that some higher up in the Icelandic government is going to be there.
I think one of the things I do regret about us going to Iceland is I didn't get an Icelandic soccer shirt. It's my new goal that every country we go to that's, obviously not Portugal because I've been so many times, I want to pick up a football shirt.
I honestly, while we were there, I didn't see any though.
I did. I saw them at the airport.
Oh, they had them at the airport?
They had them at the airport.
Was it Sigurdsson on the back?
Just saying. I think his charges got dropped or whatever. I don't quote me on this, but I think
I thought that was Mendy.
Huh?
Mendy's charges got dropped.
Mendy's did too, but
because he never did anything.
But I think also
he was innocent.
Sigurdsson's did too.
I don't know.
We were talking about that when Thorsten was here.
I know, but I don't remember what came from it.
Yeah, me neither. I have to search that up. But I wouldn't get him on the back because too much
heat.
Too much heat. Maybe I could Finn Bogertson on the back.
Wow, deep cuts there.
Augsburg striker. Well, I don't know if he still plays for Augsburg, but yeah.
Nobody plays for Augsburg. Not even the people from Augsburg play for Augsburg.
Yeah, give Finn Bogertson on the back.
That's a fucking good idea too.
And then every other country get someone different on the back. Like I'll get a Finland jersey, but instead of getting Pookie, I'll get Oliver Ant-Man on the back.
Why? Just get an old Ajax one with
Littmanen. Yeah.
Fuck. Anyways.
That would be better.
Yeah, a vintage Ajax one.
Because the thing is, when we were going to Iceland, I wasn't going to get a football jersey. I was going to get the hockey one with the Swami on it and shit. I like that shit.
Does Iceland have hockey?
Probably.
They're probably not very good.
I don't know if they're as successful as the...
I think footy. I think footy is... it's more of their thing. I don't know.
And when we go to Germany, you got to get a German one too.
Yeah.
Okay. All we need is Austria, so I can get a Schlager jersey. There's a reason to.
Okay.
Right?
Before we get completely sidetracked on this, these guys have an album coming out on Napalm Records, so go check out their social media, find out the pre-link order, all of that shit, get it. And if you're at Wacken this summer, well, there's an Icelandic invasion happening there. Like every single band not every single band, but a lot of their bands are playing in Iceland. Like I said, there's more people from Iceland in Wacken than in Iceland. So go check that out, and hopefully somebody's listening to me and gets together and puts this tour package. That would be absolutely insane balls.
Exactly.
Yeah, throw Vintage Caravan there at the end for sure.
Throw Thorsten a bone. I love that guy.
Yeah, bring him. He's good. He's
an
organized guy.
Everyone loves him. So none of the bands can get mad at the tour manager because it's him, right?
That's true. All right, guys. On that note, thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.